in your iOS app, you're going to need static images in your nav bar, your tab bar, or in various other places. And so we're going to walk through how to add images to your project so that you can use them, and then how to actually use them. So first, you start off with some image that you want to embed in some location. And the first thing you'll notice is that for this image, you actually have multiple versions of it at different sizes. And the reason for this is because iOS wants you to design an asset that's tuned for the regular resolution, the Retina resolution, and then now they even have like the Super Retina resolution. And if you have it in this notation, then when you drag it in to the assets area, so here's assets.xc assets is where it all goes. So if you drag it in, it doesn't actually add it 3 times. It'll only add it once, but then it'll put it in this 1x, 2x, or 3x slot. And so if it has this naming convention where you have the same name, but then at 2x and 3x, it'll do that for you automatically. So except for the app icon, we're going to want to just drag all of these in. So I can just move them all over into here. And then the app icon is something special. So you see there's like a million versions of these. And this is just because the app icon appears in a lot of different places in the Apple ecosystem. So on the user's phone, but also in their Spotlight search, in the App Store, and there's just a bunch of other places. So actually, until you ship your app, you actually don't need to fill all of these in. This is, and even for these, you actually don't need to provide all versions. You can just provide one. And what it will do is it will automatically scale it up. But the only downside is it's going to look a little bit blurry on your phone. So when you're testing and in your development, you don't really need it. But if you want that super crisp looking image, then you do want to provide the full resolution. So for the app icon, we can just fill in a few of these. So this, unlike the others, you can't drag into this area. You need to actually drag it to the right spot here. So for us, it would be, and it'll tell you if it's in the wrong spot because it'll give you a little warning. But for this one, it's in the iPhone app, iOS 7 through 12, and it's this location right here. And so now once you launch this, if you have this app icon configured, then this is the app icon that will appear on your screen. So now these assets are available for you to use anywhere. So let's go over to this storyboard. This is the launch screen storyboard. It's a special storyboard. The main one is the one that you've been working with. The launch screen is a storyboard, is a screen that appears for a split second right as your app launches. So it's mostly a static view. You can't connect this with any logic. You can't associate this with a view controller. You can, but it'll ignore it. But what you can do is you can embed text and images here for it to display. You can change the color of this if you like. And so I want to show you how to bring those images in. So if you click on this icon in the upper right-hand corner, one of the options, if you kind of hold down, is the media library. So you've been using the objects library, so click on the media library, and that will give you all the assets that you've dragged in. If I'm going to hit escape now, you can also do Control-Shift-M, and that will bring up the media library as well. And so once you've done that, you can drag an image in. So by the way, this image, it's just an image view like you've used before. And so for example, if I bring up my normal objects library and just type in image view, I can also drag that in. And then in the properties view of the image view, I can select the image, and once again, those images are available here. But the difference is that if you drag it from the media library, it'll automatically size it for you and configure it. Whereas this one you have to tune. But really, it's the same thing. And so now if you launch this application, it will appear first. Will be on the launch screen, and then the app icon will be in the home page. And then for other areas of your application, you could use any of those other assets.